Okay, new game. This is Halfmoon, as you could probably see. I don't know if this is really much of a game as it is a visual novel. I mean, that's what it says on Steam, which means I'm reading. I'm reading. And we know how well that goes. It's a game about Mio, and Mio has died. But all that awaited her after death was work. Halfmoon is a short adventure game that combines visual novel storytelling with point-and-click gameplay. Mio, the dead main character, was recruited to work at the Afterlife Information Center, a place for the dead to go before they move on. Join Mio as she works at the mysterious Information Center with the help of her experienced colleagues Nami and Ray. I'm gonna say Ray. So, let's freaking go, dude. Miss Mio. If you have woken up, please go to room H403 for an explanation of the current situation. Thank you in advance for your cooperation. That voice sounds familiar. I don't know where I am. For now, I'll go where I was told to go. Door. Open door. Oh. Two door. I gotta get... Shit. Okay. 403. Where the hell would 403 be? Okay, so the light flashing on this door? This door. It's this one. Easy. Easy. This game too easy. This one. That's a lot of doors. Even more doors. Oh shit. Wrong place. Wrong place. Wrong place. Wrong place. Wrong place. Wrong place. I already forgot what fucking number I'm supposed to go to. Damn it. 403. More door. 425. 602. We must keep going. Yeah, I might as well just go all the way to... Oh, this is the place. Oh, I should have tried to open the other doors. Talk. What's happening? Hey, is it about time? Should be. Do you remember the steps? I do, how about you? Not sure. Excuse me. Isn't it a bit early for this? There's nothing we can do about it now. Everything's properly separated, right? Probably. Let's follow the plan then. Got it. Welcome. We've been waiting. What is this place? The Afterlife Information Center. I'm sorry to say this, but you're dead. I am? That's a rather bland reaction. Just as expected though, isn't it? We should introduce ourselves. I'm Nami, and this is Ray. Nami? Ray. Hello, I'm Ray. Hello. I'm Mio. Do you remember anything from before you came here? No, I'm dead, aren't I? If you're here, that means you're dead. Yeah, I get it. We get it. I'm dead. What's the Afterlife Information Center you mentioned? This is where the dead wait before they go to the other side. We're members of the staff here. And if you've been sent here to help, and you've been sent here to help with our work. Normally, you would have been one of the people sent to the other side. You've been personally recruited instead. I don't really understand the situation, but I'll do my best. Good. You're quick on the uptake. What work do you do here? Well, to put it simply, we do the preparations necessary to send the dead to the other side. Like paperwork, really. But it's super important. Damn. Died just to wake up in a 9 to 5. So the dead who come here have lost their physical forms. They're represented by spherical shapes here. To make things simple, we just call them souls. Real souls aren't things you can see this clearly, but by using the unique qualities this space has, they've been visualized in a way that's simpler to understand. What do they actually look like then? Who knows? This visualization quantifies the personalities the dead had before they came here. It just optimizes them to make work easier. What a soul actually looks like is too difficult for me to understand. Let's drop this soul topic for now and talk about work. I'll explain your duties then. First, you should read through this book. What is it? The Afterlife Information Center Administrative Guidelines, beginner level. In short, it's a manual for newbies. That said, it's full of stuff that's really specific to this world. You might not get it even after reading through it all. I don't get it at all either. You've never read through it properly, have you? Anyway, give it a read. You can just flip through the pages. Book. Indeed. Transfer and routing protocols following process termination in the visible world production environment. What? Project code Y buffer 888. Document type system reconstruction. Soul packet management specifications. Target area, intermediate buffer between the execution environment and the root server. Holy. What it? Oh, root arbitration. That's what that looks like. To determine the final routing for a packet, make an API call via the administrator serve interface. EOF detection. The administrator requests final approval, rollback options. In the event of an unexpected termination, the system will display the potential risk of data loss if merged to the integrated server, along with the possibility to roll back to the visible world runtime environment. Indeed. In-system meaning, a dynamic routing process that synchronizes the user's intent with the system's needs to determine a packet's next hop. Yeah. Yep. Fundamentals, indeed. Soul packet stabilization. Yep, that's what it looks like. Packets that have been physically disconnected from the runtime environment retain sessions with unprocessed emotions, putting them in an unstable high latency state with extremely high noise levels. This task's objective is to cool the volatile data and sanitize it so that it can be transmitted. I don't know why it took so long to get there. Thermal energy throttling pauses the logs for emotions that have overheated, such as the attachment and fear felt at the moment of death, and limits the packet amplitude to a specific range. Logical volume reconstruction collects the soul data that was fragmented from the shock of impact of detachment, re-indexes into a state where it can be mounted as a single logical volume. In system meaning, this puts unstable packets in a valid state to ensure consistency for the audit during the next step. Indeed. System integrity audit. The administrator scans the lifetime log file for the target user and audits the result generated during the operational period, as well as the cumulative system noise. Measuring throughput. Models the number of valid connections established with the other nodes and shared servers, as well as the total deployed value during the entire lifetime. Dependencies and malware scanning. Eliminates technical debt such as unresolved zombie processes and malicious code that can damage other devices. In system meaning, this is a straightforward audit process solely for confirming data cleanliness rather than an ethical judgment. Okay, so this system integrity audit is like making sure that you can go onto the server, and this is like before getting the soul, or like getting the soul and making sure it's stable. Yeah, basically stabilize it, make sure it's clean, and then re-encoding and anonymization of identifiers. If a transmission to the upper network is decided upon, the bloated user interface connected to the individual ego is stripped away and converted to a lightweight format that supports the entire network. Stripping UI and metadata. Deletes UI components unnecessary for the upper servers, such as names, body characteristics, and individual memories. Compresses to a pure core energy form. Assigning protected tags. Grants access permissions and adds tags to send protected signals to specific nodes in the visible world as part of the upper aggregated server. This process merges individual users. This process merges individual users into the aggregated knowledge server and optimizes them to function as part of the system as a whole. Souls that complete this protocol will have a glimpse into the root directory of the system in its entirety. Gaining system perspective. The visible world, or the runtime server, maintains a cache that is a proportion of a vast network, rather than existing as an isolated process. Gaining spirituality. Users that are rolled back maintain fragmented data from the aggregated knowledge. Servers as spiritually holy. There's a lot of words here. Users that are rolled back maintain fragmented data from the aggregated knowledge server as spirituality in their cache, which improves their post-restart performance. Users that are rolled back during this process undertake new tasks as maintainers of a special extended session that reaffirms the importance of the visible world environment. I understand now why she didn't read this book. Oh wait, dude, fuck. Maybe there was more on the back, like a synopsis or something. So you think you got it? Yeah. No idea. Ha. That figures. It's written full of vocab without any consideration for the reader. You don't have to worry. I'll explain in more detail before you have to do it. This kind of thing makes more sense once you've actually tried it. The actual work will be done on this unit. The screen will show an interface for you to work with. It'll change to match each task. While explaining your first task now. We'll explain your first task now. We refer to this first step as soul sorting. It's simple, really. On the right side, you'll see a list of lingering thoughts that remain in the dead soul. These thoughts are strong emotions that the dead had while still alive. They still remain because they haven't been resolved. Your task is to analyze the list to figure out the soul's underlying desires. Then all you have to do is sort them into the right category. There are only two categories: the hidden world and the visible world. Let me give you a quick explanation. I'll start with the hidden world. To put it simply, it's the world that you can't see. Souls sorted into the hidden world lose their individual boundaries. Think of it as the souls combining into one large collective entity. This is where souls that don't have any unfinished business or have given up on the visible world should go. As for the visible world, well, it's the real world. Sorting a soul into the visible world reinitializes it. Think of it as sending it back to the life cycle again. The number of souls that gets sent back is overwhelmingly high, to be honest. If a soul has any unfinished business at all, that automatically excludes it from the hidden world. Is there anything I should keep in mind when sorting the souls? It's up to you, really. The administrator is the one who does the final check. So you can just sort the way you think is right. Sounds good to you? You can get started then. Okay. I must comprehend. Okay, so anything that would be unfinished business gets sent back to the visible world. Oh, dude. I didn't know. I was just clicking. I think I sent that one back to the hidden world. And I don't think I was supposed to do that. So like aggressiveness, rage, grief, shame, vigilance, distraction. So does that mean I send it back to the real world? Because they're all like messed up? I need you to come back. And tell me how to do it. I assume that putting them in the hidden world strips them of these. I think there's a lot wrong with this one. So I think I send it to the hidden world. Oh, dude. Did I mess up? I think I messed up twice. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what I'm doing. I forgot everything that she said. There was so many words that I had to read. I forgot everything she said. Dominance, apprehension, anxiety, optimism. At least they're optimistic. To the hidden world you go. Disappointment, pride, envy, shame, apprehension, despair. Disappointment seems like maybe you can like make up for it, so you can go back. You can go back, dude. Hope, dominance, annoyance, grief, guilt, despair. God, dude, oh my God. Hidden world, you go. admiration, envy, ecstasy, loathing, cynicism, guilt. You gotta work on it. You gotta work on that. Acceptance, annoyance, ecstasy, shame, guilt, grief. You could come right on in, dude. Pre-tuning complete. Past production traffic stress test. Please press the finish button. Did I do it right? Did I do it right? Feels like things are going pretty well this time. Do you mean the overall quality? That and incorporation of the setting. I'm done. Good work. What are your thoughts? Felt like there was a lot of unfinished business. Like I said, right? When you do this kind of work, you find out how hard it is to end your life without any lingering thoughts. Even if somebody's given up on the visible world, that doesn't mean they have no unfinished business. The conditions are rather severe. Some souls get sent back to the visible world over and over, poor things. And they end up thinking there's no hope there. We have to make sure we let those desires in too. Exactly. Now let's keep going. That's the general flow of the work here. Are your duties different from what you expected? I thought it would be more like a ritual. Figures. It's more like paperwork, really. But I do think it makes sense. How so? The dead no longer have free will or a sense of self. So they need somebody like us to help lead them. What is it? Aren't your feelings about death a bit too practical? You're dead too. Doesn't that make you feel anything? Not really, since I can't remember the moment of my death. Huh? You don't think this might just be a dream? I don't think so. Dreams are built on your own memories. I don't think I could have a back and forth like this in a dream. Isn't she a bit too optimized? I can't say for certain at this point. An emotional deficiency? Perhaps. It's just her nature. In any case, I guess we can't say for sure yet. Let's put a pin in it for now. Shall we move on to the next task? The next task is called soul stabilization. I read about this in a book. I'll explain what you have to do. Okay. Pay attention. Comprehend. Understand. First off, souls that just died, well, as you can see, they're very unstable. In this state, they won't be able to support the formats needed for other tasks. So, we need to stabilize them to a standard state. Souls have 8 main parameters. By adjusting each parameter's values, you can work towards stabilizing the soul. This is how you adjust each parameter. Just drag the dials on the right, up and down. What exactly is a stabilized state? I'd like to tell you to just look at the soul displayed on the screen, but it's not that easy. The state a soul stabilizes in is different for each soul. So you have to judge using actual numbers. The stability index is displayed in the bottom right. You have to continue adjusting the parameters until this number reaches 100. Did that make sense? Please begin then. I got this in the bag. This is on me, I got this. Also, she said the dials on the right, so am I supposed to only do these dials? But what are these dials for? It doesn't matter, we gotta get to 100. Nope. Right there. Nope. Nope. Right there. Right there. 80. Oh. Oh. 85. 86. 90. Oh. Go all the way. Okay, 94. What? How do I... Oh. 98. 99. Okay, we're messing around right now. Okay, we're messing around. There's no other knobs. There's no other... All of them go down. They all go down. Oh. Yeah. I'm just goaded. 94. Boom. 98. Boom. This one does nothing. 98. Boom. Oh my god, no. Okay. Oh my god. I broke it. I broke it. Unauthorized access to unidentified memory location. This process will be terminated. Please press the force quit button. Did I just like kill someone? Sorry, there was an error and the application crashed. They're not here. Go in there. Go forward. Devlog 012. I don't really understand the logic behind the reference data at this time. It seems like Nami doesn't really connect to the idea of labor after death either. Left is key. Oh shit. Devlog 25. Ray's default settings are a bit too serious. There should be a bit more playfulness added in. Are those like real devs? Like the real dev? What? Oh, I can go back. What the hell? Are they smoking? What is that? Hey. Turn around. That reminds me. I asked her to. Mama? I mean? You did? What did she say? She brushed me off. The same response I got then. Eventually, she said. But when's that supposed to be? She doesn't really talk much about the simulation quality either. Perhaps it's just for fun. Like an enjoyable pastime. Well, from the eyes of the creator, maybe enjoyment is enough. I don't understand Mama's goal. Mama's goal? Huh? Want to bet on it? Sure. It's not as if either of us will win. Excuse me. Y'all mind if I get a cig chew? Oh, you came all the way here? Good work. I didn't realize you could go outside here. Yeah, though it's just a little change of scenery. I'm surprised you made it here. Didn't you get lost? A little. Were you able to finish your work okay? Actually, an error happened and the application crashed. An error? That's unusual. Strange. Should have been a simple task. Let's check the error log after. But for now, why not take a look outside since you're here already? Okay. Okay. Is this outside? Am I looking outside right now? Wow. It's pitch black up there. It is. Just as you'd expect, right? Is that the hidden world up there? Yep. Smart of you to figure that out. Like the name suggests, there's nothing up there. Nothing's there, but somehow it feels complete. Everything in perfect order. The creepiest place ever, as far as I'm concerned. I'm not really fond of it. Is that... Am I looking up or down? What am I looking at? What's down there? Below us is the boundary between the visible world and this information center. Beyond that line, there's a pool of life, endlessly cycling through birth and death. It's full of noise and the very definition of chaos. But to me, that side seems more energetic and fun. Yeah, I like that side more too. Do you ascend into emptiness without noise, or dive into the pool of chaos? Which is the correct answer. Now break time's over. Shall we get back to the next task? I suppose. The computer kind of broke. Huh? Oh. Cat. Multiple cat. Oh dear. How did these kitties get in? Mio, did you close the door? I'm not sure. Too late now, anyway. We can work around them. It feels like they'll really get in my way. We'll keep them occupied, so work when you can. We can take them back to their proper department after. First, I'll explain your task. Your next task is called Soul Inspection. You eliminate impurities from the activity logs of the living. First, data that has already gone through the initial cleansing will flow up the tube on the right. The data will include impurities that weren't completely cleansed. Your task is to click the impurities and throw them out in the disposal tube on the left. The black fragments here are the impurities you have to eliminate. Easy to understand, right? You can't touch anything that isn't an impurity, so you can go ahead and eliminate away. Oh, what is an impurity? Remember the first task where you sorted souls? You saw the lingering thoughts then, right? An impurity is like that, but deeper and darker. Sort of like a grudge. Thoughts like these are so strong that they can't be eliminated through simple cleansing. That's why you have to dispose of them individually. Sound good? Get started then. Oh, you can just ignore these kitties. Oh, get that one? Do I have to like drag it? Get that one? That one? That one? That one? Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think I let two go. Like, I thought. Oh my god. I thought it was gonna come back down, but they just go up. Oh. When they go like sideways, they disappear, man. No more impurities. I let like 2 or 3 go. That's it. That's the rest. Easy, dude. Pass production traffic stress test. Please press the finish button. How are you sleeping? How are you sleeping like that? How are they both just like that? I'm done. Good work. You're quick. Animals come to this information center too. Yes, though we don't see them much. They belong to a different department. It's quite rare to see them in their physical bodies. What is an animal's soul like? They look much purer than human souls, obviously. Take these cats for example. They have practically no impurities. You'd be able to see for yourself if you inspected them. These cats have no connection to the lingering thoughts a human might have. Thoughts like, I could have eaten better if I were a pet at another house. Don't really occur to a cat. Wouldn't you agree? You might be right. Of course, each cat is different. But compare that to a human soul, it's almost impossible for one to not have any impurities. Humans are too intelligent, see? So, they think too much. And they have long lives. Are you saying people should live more in the moment like cats do? If only it were that easy. It's rather difficult in practice. Humans all live with the awareness that one day they will die. And once you're aware of that, you have the impossible task of reasoning with that inevitable death. The impurities just pile on up. That's enough chat for now. You have to take these cats back to where they belong. To the Cat in the Hat department. Can you really hold them like that? Don't worry, we're fine. They might look like kitties, but they're still souls. They don't weigh anything. We'll be right back. Just stay here, Mio. And close the door. Okay. So I just I wait here? Or can I snoop around? Meow. Oh. Hey, y'all forgot. Y'all forgot 2. There's 2 cats here still. Some of the cats are still here. What should I do with them? What the hell? Are they beaming codes into my brain right now? There's no way I'm gonna remember any of those numbers. Who was, Mizu? Huh? Moritori Aigu. Hukon Mori Suna Keihara. Oh. Haku Nau He Noritu Sen Konshi Arasai Chindenzo 00 Iwai Miko Sakaki. What? Is 00? Is nothing? Is death? What the hell? We're back. Sorry for the wait. Yo, there was some. You know what? Don't even worry about it. What's up? There was still a couple of cats here. But they said some stuff I didn't understand and disappeared. Talking cats? Could it be? It could. They probably came from next door. That again. We should probably look into it. About what you experienced earlier. The administrator here should know more about it. We'll ask what we should do. In the meantime, you can do the next task. You haven't told me what to do yet. Alright. The steps are super simple. The souls have dot labels attached to them. You just have to pull them off. Pull off the labels? Exactly. It'll make sense once you get to see them. Anyway, we're off. We'll leave the task to you. Dude, I'm new here. And they're just like leaving me here. I gotta pull the labels off something. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. So, like, I pull this off. Pull this off. I take this. Oh. And then, like, I take this. Pull that off. 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 And that one. I also gotta get rid of the good ones. Alright. You will turn into nothing. Oh no. Oh, there's one behind it. Oh, I still got, never mind. Give me another one. Ecstasy, curiosity. I feel like I should not be clipping those, but I guess we just gotta turn them into nothing. Pessimism. Get rid of that one. Get out the way. Distraction. Get rid of that one. What's this one? Submission again. 2 submissions on this guy. Some freaks. Acceptance. Whatever. Ecstasy. Whatever. Curiosity. Whatever. Next. Apprehension. Out of here. Administration. Out of here. Out. 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 Serenity. Out. Awe. Out. Curiosity. Out. Shame. Shame. Pride. Out. Next. Loathing. Vigilance. Out. Administration. Admiration. Out. Guilt. Out. Loathing. Out. You're not that band. They're back. What the hell am I looking at? They keep breaking my stuff. Oh, welcome back. There's another error in a crash. I thought that would happen. We figured out the cause of the errors, but it seems there's no way to deal with them. The problem's a bit tricky, see? We also have some big news for you. What is it? Promotion? Sounds like you can return. Aw. Return to where? The visible world, of course. Your body in the visible world has recovered. That means you can return if you want. I see. There's another thing. All the issues that have been occurring are only happening for you. We think things would go faster if you returned. How dare you? I showed up here, and you're gonna blame me? Sorry, we can't help you out more. What will you do? You're going to return, right? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It won't let me. If I hover over it, dude, it says I won't return. What if I click outside the box? What if that's what it wants me to do? Nothing happened. I guess I won't. Huh? What did you say just now? Huh? I'll return. I'll stay here. You should really return. What? Yes, I'll return. I'm saying. You might not be able to return after this. I said I'll return. I'll go to the hidden world. It's the cats. The cats are ruining me. The cats are corporate and they want me to stay here forever. Huh? Mio? Curiosity. And I'm the cat that will be killed. Oh, I gotta move these. What am I looking for? What am I? I'm looking for something. I'll return. Curiosity, love. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. I see it. I see it. I see it. They said my body recovered. So, like, am I in a coma? And this is for real, just like a dream? Interest. What kind of interest are we talking about? Hey, can you hear me? Are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. Great. You were frozen with your eyes open. Like something had taken over your body. It was too realistic to be a prank. I think it'd be good if you went back for now. Okay, I'll return. By the way, how do I return? Leave this room and walk straight down the hall. There will be a white door at the end. You'll be able to return if you open the door. We'll deal with the rest of the tedious stuff. Don't worry. Okay. Thank you for helping me in the short time I spent with you. Take care. See ya. Damn, they for real just made me do all their tasks. For nothing. I don't even get paid for that. I think they just brought me here to do their work for the day. What if that's what they're doing this whole time? They're just taking people and having them do the work for them. Devlog, I wonder if the kitties will interrupt us again. They're more capable than they should be, so dealing with them is a pain. The cats are HR, dude, or something. They say it won't open, but like, what if one of them does open? Devlog, Mama's keeping her lips sealed as usual. I'll take it to mean that she trusts us. Last time I went this way, there was nothing. It was tough work, but it came together in the end, I think. Still, I'm glad we had the chance to discover an edge case. What is it? What are you talking about? Oh, shit. What do you want? Talk to me. Don't you just sit there silently? I guess we return to the real world. Box. Was that me? What the hell? Box. Wait, am I like a secret agent or something? Or what? Mama, did you wake up? Are you fully awake? Yes, I'm fine, dear. No issues with my memory synchronization either. So is that not me? Good work, you two. Also, they got some banger haircuts. I've wondered this for a while, Mama. We've done a number of simulations already. Do you really need to delete your memories beforehand every time? Of course. I need to be as objective as possible. How else could I determine the quality of the simulation you created? But you've never properly praised our work. Really? You always do a great job. But this time we had some interference from next door. We had to cut things short. They must be very curious about what we're doing. They make a fuss every time we run a simulation. I wonder why. That little one probably. Oh. The cat. Speaking of which, you can't keep messing around. It's dangerous intruding into the consciousness. They just want to play. Why not let them join in during the next simulation? If you say so, Mama. I guess it could work. Maybe that would help with coming up with a new setting for the simulation. By the way, Mama, how did you like your virtual persona of Mio, the new employee? I think the setting of labor after death was a bit too unique. Life and death's intricacies would be hard to unravel even if the sim ran longer. You know, I had a thought when we were making the simulation. I don't think I could bear such boring work. And what's the point of working after you've already died? I have a question about the simulation setting. What did you base it on? Something we found in the old archives? It's based on a certain human's view of life and death. This person was terrified of death. Apparently they were so afraid that they retained continuous consciousness after death. They longed for the visible and earthly world. And the factor they chose to link the visible world and the afterlife with was labor. Devoting yourself to labor after death. To try to forget what you... Damn! To try to forget that you died. I understand the reasoning. But I can't wrap my head around it at all. But that's just how humans think. They're irrational. Didn't you say that was part of the appeal for you? Did I? I probably didn't think much about it. Are they aliens? Hey, Mama. Yes, dear? There's something I'd like you to tell me. What is it? I asked you this before, but you brushed me off. Why do you keep making us create simulations? I asked you before too. You said you'd tell us eventually. Isn't it about time? A simulation where you can experience every human perspective of life and death? We want to know why you're making us create this. Why is she so close? Back up! Yes, of course. Sorry. It seems I've troubled you two quite a bit. I hope you'll believe me when I tell you I don't have any hidden agenda. How should I put it? The reason I keep making you create these simulations, it's not for me, it's for you. Poke you in the eye. Nami? Right? I gave birth to the two of you. That was partly driven by my desire to preserve myself, of course. But I didn't want to make you mere copies of me. In order to make you different existences from me, you needed many ways to learn. One day it came to me. I discovered a log of human history deep in the archives. It was about the age of primitive intelligence. It showed the views of life and death that humans from that age had. The perfect material to learn from and define yourself with. You two think that you're making simulations for my sake, don't you? But this process of creating simulations, it was meant to be a way for you to learn. As you go through the creation process, you learn. You've had the opportunity to explore various thoughts and philosophies. So many things completely beyond my understanding. But you were able to understand it so naturally. You've begun to understand human sensibility. And at the same time, it proves that you've become individuals separate from me. And that makes me very happy. Yes, I feel happy. Sorry, I can't come up with better words to explain myself. Mama, you know, you're talking like a human. Mama, what kind of emotion is that? She's staring. That's it? The game by level 374. I like it. It was a good game, I think. I mean, if you call it a game. It's basically just like a visual novel, but like some point and click stuff with it, you know. It was good though. Kind of abstract. Maybe is that it? Is there more? I got an achievement that said mama. Well, that was a good game. Something about it being a simulation. So they have to be aliens, I assume. Some type of alien or robot or something. And they're like running these simulations, but they're talking about somebody next door, which means there's probably some other type of thing going on. I don't know. I have no clue, dude. It was abstract is indeed what I'll say about this game. Abstract, but very, what is it? Very, whatever, dude. What I can't think. I can't say nothing. I can't think. I can't do nothing. Anyways, good game.